Namaste. I am Bansuri Bliss Founder Dr. Kerry Kriger here in Hyderabad, April 20th, 2025, and we're currently playing some Hansadhwani. I don't know if we're going to keep playing Hansadhwani. We'll see, but let's just go ahead and get some music going. Meanwhile, any questions, chat them in. Anything you want to learn. Sa re ga pa ni sa. Everything should. I actually developed the Hansadhwani 15-day challenge, 10-day challenge, I really can't remember, long ago, and I never actually published it or produced it or did it. My goal was to attract and teach new Bansuri players by giving them some Hansadhwani and getting them to play the gut, especially that Dalip was playing right when we showed up here before anyone else arrived today. Dalip was playing it really slow, but it's actually intended to be a fast, a drut gut. And I believe that we were in the 15-day challenge. Each day I'd just give people like one phrase. Can you perfect that phrase? And then the next day another one, so that you'd be able to play it, because it's supposed to be played fast. It starts out with an 8-beat tone. It starts at Kali. Da din din da, da din din da. Sani pani sari gare, sani paga re sani sagare. Alright, it starts at Kali. That's the 9th beat of teental. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Start. Alright? Sani pani. From high sa. So we need to be able to play Sani pani. Sani pani. So why not just play it over and over? Sani pani, sani pani, sani pani, sani pani. Now I had to consciously check just now, like, do I lift my top finger during the pa? Because I'm playing fast, and I do. Or at least I just did. Probably don't have to if you're playing fast. Anyway, the first exercise then is to be able to go sani pani, sani pani, sani pani over and over to make sure that you can do it. In however fast you can do it. If it's not this fast, then you should work to be able to play it a little bit faster. Take a deep breath, consciously, continuously breathe outwards. Maybe I played it 16 times there. I wasn't really counting, but we kind of default into 4s. Most people. That was indeed 16 times. You don't have to do it, though. The goal is just to be able to play Sani Pani at a fast speed. How fast? Twice the speed of your teental, because it's a ton at 2 notes per beat. All right, da din din da, da din din da, sani pani sare gare, sani paga re sanisa. So let's do the next part. Sani pani sare gare, up high. We need to be able to play high notes. Sare gare. If you can't play it high, that's fine. Just play it in the middle octave. But you're going to need to be able to play it up high to play the composition. So for fingering, yeah, you can practice it down low, but blow hard for the high notes. Sare gare, sare gare, sare gare, over and over. And now you've got the 2 pieces that forms the first 4 beats of the composition. Sani pani, sare gare. So once you can do either of those or both of those, once you can do each of those, then put them together. Sani pani sare gare. Hey, that was 8 times. The line is twice as long as the ones I was doing 16 times. Not important if you do it 5 times or 7 times or 3 times or whatever. What's important is that you can do it over and over, continuous, on a loop. Or what's really important is, can you do it once? Because if you can do it once, that's enough to play the composition. But by being able to do it over and over, you're going to more easily be able to play it once. So 3 lessons, well, 4 lessons so far. There's a scale. Sa, re, ga, pa, ni, sa. Sa, ni, pa, ga, re, sa. That is Hansadhwani, evening raga, famous raga. Actually, it's a raga from South Indian origin, and they don't concern themselves with time of day, but in North Indian tradition, it's evening raga. The sound of the swan, that's what it means, I believe. Sani pani. That's the first exercise. Second exercise, sare gare. If you can't play it fast, and play it at the speed where it sounds good. And then, once you're good at that, try to do it a little bit faster. And then combine them. Sani pani sare gare. Next part, Sani paga re sa ni sa. It's like a descending scale with a little hook of a ni sa at the bottom. Sani paga. So let's just do that. Sani paga. Now this I was trying just now. When I go slow, sa ni pa. I lift that top finger during the pa. Sa ni pa ga. But when I go fast, I examined it just now. Like, what do I actually do when I'm not thinking about it? And it did seem like I probably just leave the finger down during the pa. Sa ni pa ga. Okay, sa ni pa ga. And then it's less motion compared to sa ni pa ga. Maybe I do it that way sometimes too. But when we're playing fast, the rules are less important. Or certain rules are less important, like this one. Alright, sa ni pa ga, over and over. Once you can do that, re sa ni sa. Now combine them. Sa, ni, pa, ga, re, sa, ni, sa. We're going from sa to high sa. Same two notes in a row. Kind of. So we have a choice. We can either just blow harder to get ourselves from sa up to high sa, or we could blow harder and tongue the high sa. Two woo 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 woo, two woo 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 woo, two woo 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 woo. But you don't need to tongue it. You can just blow harder. Now, if we can do the first 8 beats, Sani, Pani, Sare, Gare, first Sani, Pani, Sare, Gare, Sani, Pani, first 8 notes, 4 beats, Sani, Pani, Sare, Gare, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and Sani, Paga, Re, Sanisa, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, and now we can put them together. We've got an 8-beat ton. Tuckadimi, Terakita, Tuckadimi, Tuckijuna, Tuckadimi, Terakita, Tuckadimi, Guddy, Gaina. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4 and a Sani, Pani, Sari, Gari, Sani, Paga, Re, Sanisa. First 3 times I played it with no tongue. I just blew harder to get myself from the saw up to the high saw. Perfectly fine doing that. And then the last 2 times I tongued the high saw. Tongue every single note. That's not part of this lesson, but one of the top things I got from Ramakant Cuddy 6 years ago was that I need to be able to tongue a ton. I can be playing a ton and tongue every single note. Whereas before that, I'd always just kind of only tongue when I was doubling up the notes, like Sasa, Re, Re, Gaga, Papa. Then the fingers are moving slower. It's easier on mine. Sasa, Re, Re, Gaga, Papa. But you should be able to tongue any note at whatever speed you go. Sari, Ga, Pa, Nisa, Re, Ga, Re, Sa, Ni, Pa, Ga, Re, Sa. Generally, it sounds nicer without the tongue, but there's a time for the tongue, Jala specifically. Alright, so Sani Pani, Sare Gare, Sani Pani Sare Gare, Sani Paga, Re Sanisa, Sani Paga Re Sanisa, and then put it all together. Sani Pani Sare Gare, Sani Paga Re Sanisa. There's 8 beats. And then, hey, if you want to play it in teental, Kali is where you start. Sum, 2, Kali, 3. Sum, 2, Kali, 3. This at 172 beats per minute. I'll play it here, then I'll speed it up. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. All right, good. Now, if you can play that, those exercises put together create the ton. That's the first 8 beats that gets you from Kali to Sum. And then the other 8 beats, not that hard. Ga, re, a, ga, pa, re, a, sa. In its simplest form. Ga, re, a, ga, pa, re, a, sa. Ga, re, ga, pa, re, sa. And then improvise with whatever 8 beat ton you want. That's what I was doing before. Nisa, re, ga, pa, ni, sa, re, sa, ni, pa, ga, re, sa, ni, sa. Ga, pa, re, sa. Pani, 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 pasa, ni, re, sa. Pani, 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 pasa, ni, re, sa. Ni, re, sa, re, ga, whatever you want to do. Moving up and down and around the scale. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and ga, re at the sum. Alright. Anyway, that's the, I can't remember if the 50, I could open it up. I think I wrote it out, actually, in an actual document. Let's see if I can look up the Hansadhwani 15-day challenge. Hey, we're going to do it in 30 minutes, though. The third Hansadhwani 30-minute challenge. Open it up. Come on. All right. Hansadhwani. The Hansadhwani 15-day challenge. 15 minutes per day for 15 days. 225 minutes to a better Hansadhwani. The Hansadhwani 15-day challenge is the fastest way for you to increase your Indian classical music skills and learn to play the Raag Hansadhwani beautifully. The challenge was created for Bansuri players, but any musician interested in Indian classical music can take part and come away with significantly better understanding of Hansadhwani and Indian classical music, and then apply the new knowledge and inspiration to their instrument of choice. Alright, day 1 starts on a Sunday. Sa, re, ga, pa, ni, sa, sa, ni, pa, ga, re, sa. Slowly up and down with or without gummick. That's it. Because recall, the whole point is you've got 15 minutes a day. Busy people out there in the world, alright, they're going to watch a video for 5 minutes. They're going to have 10 minutes to practice. Alright, ideally you can do more. But day 1, scale. Day 2, alap exploration. Introduce the alap concept as slow and meditative exploration of the notes. Enjoy the sound of every note. See how slow you can play. Hey, that's what Dalit told Brad to do. Alright? Except now we're going to add in see how slow you can play. Day 3, teental gut, part 1. Sani pani times 4. We did that. Sare gare times 4. Sani pani sare gare times 4. That's day 3. And then day 4. Teental gut, part 2. Sani paga times 4. Re sa ni sa times 4. I was doing times 16. And Sani paga re sa ni sa times 4. Day 5. Put it together. Sani pani sare gare sani paga re sa ni sa. Day 6. Ga re ga pa re sa. So I guess, hey, we're up to day 6 right now. I recall as Pandit Vijay Raghav Rao taught this to me. You know, I created a video with actual really cool videography of stock video that I found with lots of swans flying and stuff like that of his Hansadhwani recording, and I think I never published it. I think it's like 98% finished. I also recorded a Malcolm's lesson over a year ago and haven't published yet, so I need to get those done. Anyway, as he taught it to me, it was not just ga, re, a as the first 3 beats. It was ga, a, re, a. So that the ga is a beat and a half, the re is a beat and a half, but keeping it simple here. Ga, re, a, ga, pa, re, a, sa. The pause on the beat. 15-day challenge. Day 7. Ooh. Yeah, see this, maybe this would start going too fast for the average player at 15 minutes a day, probably. But anyway, Pani, Pani, Sani, Resa, Nire, Gapa, Gare, Garega. Dalip was playing that earlier. Line 2. Let's see what I had written down. Nire, Gapa, Garega. Nire, Gapa, Garega. Not that hard without ornamentation. Pani, Pani, Sani, Resa. Pani, Pani, Sani, Resa. Of course, you have to be able to play a low paw. That, I assume, is the next day. Day 8. Ni gare ni re ni pa ga pa re ga pa ni re sa. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4. Important numbers in music. 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 is 12. Plus 4. Alright, common combination throughout the musical world. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Ni gare ni re ni. Ni gare ni re ni pa ni pa re ga pa ni re sa. Let's see what it was. That's not what it was. Pa ga pa re ga pa. Ni gare, big jump. You gotta be able to play your high notes. Ni re ni. Ni gare ni re ni. In Hansadhwani, we can skip the saw sometimes in either direction. Pa ga pa. Hey, you gotta have practiced your pa ga bridge, ga pa bridge, pa ga pa, re ga pa. Ni re sa a. And that's the astai, first half of the composition. You could tongue the first of each set. 2 woo woo, 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 if you want. Play it twice. When I played it the first time, a few minutes ago, first time I played it without tonguing, second time I tongued every single note. Or I think I played it the first time without tonguing. Certainly wasn't on every single note. Maximum, it would have been the first note of each triplet, each 3-note beat. Hey, that's the day 8, and then day 9, a sty review. Play it all together. Hey, let's do that. Let's just play some music. Meanwhile, got any questions? Hey, seems like we're playing Hansadhwani. That's what happens. You start playing, don't have a plan. Next thing you know, last ton was the exact mathematical formula I just taught you. It's just I was going double speed. 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 1 2 3 4. From up high. Gare sa racing isani pa nipaga, like an Allen car. Triplets, like we were talking about yesterday. Someone showed us some music, right? Brad showed us some music. Was that in there? Gare sa racing isani pa nipaga. It was something to that effect, except it was probably Bilawal. Gare sa racing isani pa nipaga paga resa. Just add the paga resa at the end. That's your 4. Brings you to some. Now, people are learning at 15 minutes a day. Think of how much time you've put into learning flute. I don't think anyone would actually be able to play the gut in 8 days. You're already playing the astai. I don't know. I guess it was wishful thinking. I'm not sure, because what I just thought of, like, I haven't even mentioned anything about teental. Like, can the person even find some going on here? That being said, it does seem like, can you learn 1 line of music a day? It seems like you should be able to. Brad asks, is it on the website? I never published it. It was going to be a course. It was going to be a lead magnet. It was going to be like, hey, everyone sign up for the Bansuri Bliss 15-day challenge. Everyone's going to go through it together. We're going to meet online. I can't remember if it was going to be, oh no. It was going to be just like, here's my 5-minute video of me showing you like how to play Sani Pani, Sani Pani, Sani Pani. Now do your 10 minutes of homework today. But I can use this video and I don't have to do the 15-day challenge anyway. I could just put it up there. But I can export the writing of this as a PDF. And if you go to the Hansadhwani course, the composition is up there published. We can take a look at that momentarily. How will it sound at 300 beats per minute? I don't know. Play it for us. You're a challenge. You're almost a challenge graduate. That'll be day 15. Turn it up. 540 beats per minute. 6 p.m. I mean, we were playing this. We were playing this Hansadhwani at 270. Currently, it's 170. So let's go halfway there. We'll put it at 250. 252 beats per minute. That's like on the upper edge. I'm like falling behind it. But if I practice it 15 minutes, even like today during the lesson, after we've been doing it for like 10 minutes, and I was kind of keeping up with it. You kind of have to, like, what would you have to do? I mean, I'm not an expert, so I can't really tell you, but you can get rid of the gummicks. If you're playing one note to a beat, trying to do the gummicks at that speed is super fast. Get rid of the gummicks. You could make your ton simple, like straight up and down. Don't do tricky stuff. Get rid of like the gaga resa where you have to, slap the note below it to break up the 2 notes. But I mean, I've been playing with people and they're like, start going faster and it passes my limit, and then it's like, do your best. But I get to a limit where my mind can't even like keep up. Like, it's not even, like the first time you turn on a tall and you're like, I don't even know where I am or what's going on or anything like that. That's what it gets to be once it gets too fast. But ideally, it's also because I almost never practice Ati, Drut, teental super fast. I mean, that wasn't even Ati, Drut. That was still, that was like a fast Drut. Ati, Drut to me is where it's a doubling of that, or even at my normal speed, like 180, 190, 200, double that to 400, so that you can only play one note per beat. Dot and then a 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 dot. And then you're just hearing this. You should still be able to hear that. Sum 2, Kali 3, Sum 2, Kali 3. And then you can get your 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. Tuck it in me, terracit to tuck it in me, terracit. It's just that it's now one note per beat. Bar barculi. Alright? So you couldn't fit in an 8-beat ton into 2 of these claps. But you could fit in the 8-beat ton into 4 of these claps. Sani pani, sari gari, sani paga, racini, sagare. You'd probably change your gut or make up a gut. Or like Hari Prasad Chaurasia, you'll hear him when the tabla player's taking a solo. I don't know if he makes up. They're not that difficult. He probably could make it up. I'm sure he could make it up. Or he may already know the thing. It's like it's like a simple line, or even just it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and the tabla player soloing over top of it. In the line, it could be super fast, hundreds of beats per minute, but he's only giving a little few notes. I mean, once he starts playing, yeah, he's playing fast, but it's going to be one note per beat. Let's see what would happen. Hey! Oh, this thing goes up to 700 beats per minute. I just noticed. Don't think I've ever hit that. But here's 400 beats per minute. So I should be able to play, because I can play 200 beats per minute at double speed, so I should be able to play 400 at single speed. I just have to register the 1, 2, Kali 3, Sum 2, Kali 3. Sum 2, Kali 3. Sum 2, Kali 3. Sum, Kali, Sum, Kali, Sum, Kali. 1 and 2 and na 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 na.
That was great. Would you
Thank
say
you.
it's little bit more forgiving when it is very fast than the uh, instrument? If one misses, one can pick it up as long as one can recognize the proper timing of the beat.
The best thing is to not mess up, but that's a fact of life. But yes, once I mean, it's like there was a time when Ati Drut, I just like couldn't register it because teental to me has always been kind of weird. It's like there's boom, 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 boom. So the last 8 beats is kind of, or really the last 4 beats is kind of weird because the bass doesn't come on the one, and that would always throw me. Like I'd want that bass to be a downbeat. Anyway, now I'm more or less used to it, and I almost never practice it. So the fact that I could more or less play it right there says, hey, if you practice it, imagine practicing it every day. Things we practice every day get like normal to do. Because all I did, I mean, I wasn't necessarily playing any faster. If I played it at 200 beats per minute, it would be the same. It's just that there's twice as many tabla beats going by. But as long as I can hear the do 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 clap clap wave clap, then you're just doing the same thing. And all I did, I'd never done that before, but it sounded just fine. I started out by trying to make up one of those Hari Prasad style laras, like bamp 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 or bamp bamp bamp. You'll hear it. You'll hear him do, if you listen to enough of his recordings, you'll hear him do those kind of things when the tabla player's soloing at a super fast speed. But the our gut that I taught in this first 8 days of the 15-day challenge, it worked perfectly fine at that speed. The 8 beat ton becomes 16 beats, and then the ga re falls on the sum, and you just do the whole thing from sum to sum instead of from kali to kali. You could do it from kali. That would sound kind of weird. It sound to me I was doing it. It sounded natural to play sum to sum as the ton, and then the ga re ga pa re sa for that for the second line. Otherwise, you just make something up if you want. Or oftentimes the ati drut, you don't necessarily even need a composition because oftentimes that comes when you're playing jala. Sometimes I'll be playing jala and the tabla player will just assume he's playing jala. I'm supposed to be playing. So what are you gonna do if they start that and you're like, whoa, I don't have a composition for this? Then you just play because at the end of the raga, you can leave your composition behind forever by the end of the raga if you're when you're just playing jala, or you can make up something on the spot.
And when they play variations in the tal, that's when it becomes more interesting. Right?
Um, I mean, you should always be. We're always trying to improvise and make stuff up, and that is includes rhythmic. Getting interesting on the rhythm, not just the melody. Like if I just do stuff that's all like tuckadimmy terrakita the whole time, that could get a little bit boring. Tuckadimmy tucky tucky to tucky tucky to 4 plus 6 plus 6, 6 plus 4 plus 6, 4 plus 6 plus 6, 3 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3 plus 3, 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 4, 4 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3 plus 3. Then things I guess are a little bit more interesting. Or like T highs. I didn't play many T highs. So yeah, there's a ton to do. Let me oh, that's what I need to do. First off, I wonder why so few people showed up today. What's going on? April 20th. Dinesha, Brad, Dalit, and Banu. I think that was everyone, right? Did anyone else show up here? Hey, it's just our little small lesson. And let's I mean, if you have questions, let me know. Let me see what else is in this. I can also export this right now as a PDF and just send it to you so that you guys have the um, 15-day challenge. We'll say outline. Day 9, a style review. Day 10, Unterline 1. Day 11, Unterline 2. Day 12, Unterline 3. Day 13, tons from Kali to some 8 beat tons, which we were doing. Day 14, 1 note per beat improvisations, Kali to Kali. So that's the composition. Sa re ga pa ni sa re sa ni sa ni pa ga re sa ah. Just make up something like that. Day 15. The Hansadhwani video conference takes place on a Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern Time. Sum up Hansadhwani, discuss Gummick, teach the ending Tan Tihai, Sanipani, Sarigari, Sanipaga, Resanisa times 3. Teach this ending Tihai, Regapani, Sa Sa Sa, Regapani, Sa Sa Sa, Regapani, Sa Sa Sa. That would be it. Anyway, that's the Hansadhwani 15-day challenge that never materialized until today. Turned it into the 1 hour challenge. But that whole composition's up on the site, so there's not really that much that I did. You know what? I think actually the lesson itself is kind of very related. There's a lesson in there. It's probably the first one. It's like lesson for George Payapilli. I taught him. It was the first time I'd ever taught him. He picked stuff up super fast. I don't know what happened to him, if he gave up Bansuri or who knows what. But that was an in-person lesson, and we were playing. I probably was inspired to do this because I was like, I just taught him like how to play Hansadhwani in like one lesson. And we were doing these little parts. So I think if you, hey, let's just go ahead and open it up. Let me open up the site and see what's in there. BansuriBliss.com/courses/Hansadhwani. All right, it's called Hansadhwani, lesson number 1. Share my screen. Here it is. Hey, George. Indeed, there's a audio recording of it. And then let's see what's in here. Arohi and Avarohi with gummicks. And then all of these should be played on repeat. Sanipani, 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 Sa. So just slight variation so you can breathe there instead of playing Sanipani 16 times. But it's the same concept. You're going to ingrain Sanipani into your hands. And then down low, so you can play it up high or down low. Number 1 and number 2 are just change an octave. And then Sarigari, 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 Sa, just like we were doing. Except we were just doing Sarigare indefinitely. And then down an octave. And then Sanipani Sarigare, which we did. And we were doing it on repeat. And then Sanipaga Resa Nisa. We also just broke it into Sanipaga, Sanipaga, Sanipani, Sanipaga over and over, Resa Nisa over and over. And then put it together, Sanipaga. Oh, here it is. Sanipaga, 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 Sa. So just slight variation on how I taught it. Resa Nipa, Resa Nipa, Resa Nipa, Re. Gare Sani, Gare Sani, Gare Sani, Ga. It's like now it just kind of turned into an Allen car. It left behind the actual composition notes. Resa Nisa, over and over. And then put it all together. Sanipani, Sarigari, Sanipaga, Resa Nisa. Alright, so we covered most of that, just in slightly altered form. There is no official, like, Hansadhwani lesson number 1. That was just, something I thought, hey, this is perfect for a beginner who I assume has a little bit of Bansuri experience enough to know how to hit the notes. Let's see. It is 9:45 India Standard Time, so we're getting towards the end here. I've got my tabla here, and who knows how much longer I'll have those. Probably, really, I don't even know if I'll have them next time we meet, so I could play some of that right now. If anyone has a question or wants to play some Hansadhwani, I can take a momentary break here. Anyone want to play anything or what? Remove that spotlight. Turn that off momentarily. I drink some water. A lot of music today. Probably the most music I played in a long time in one day. Alright, let's prepare the tabla. Let me turn this off momentarily and move my... see how I'm going to do this. Move. this as I move stuff around, jump around. Get that like that. Oh, it's not how I'm going to do it. Just give me one moment. Getting closer here. And get my pillow. Guess I don't even need this. Alright. Hey, should we go to lesson number 1 on tabla? What do you guys want to hear? I could get warmed up by actually teaching you intro to tabla, or I could just play. Am I wearing a dhoti? I'm just wearing some cool shirt I got. I lose track of stuff at this point. I either got it in India or Thailand, and then these things I got in India or Thailand, and they've got some cool elephants on them. But no, I don't think it's a dhoti. It's just some pants. Let's see. Maybe I'll move this close. Maybe I won't. Sorry. Go like that. How's the sound here? Sound good? Date, dada, tina, tate, tate, dada, dina. Date, dada, date, 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 dada, tina, tate, tate, tata, tate, date, date, dada, dina. Switching into Bhajan Teka, which we were practicing today. So what did I play? Like teental exercises. It started out, the simplest one is date, da da tina, tate, da da tina. A lot of the tabla stuff that I learned, there's the first half and the second half. The second half has the kali. There's usually like 4 parts. Up, first 4 beats, next 4 beats, and then the kali 4 beats, which is just the first 4 beats without the bass drum, so that you get the kali version of it, the empty version of it. Date, da da tina, tate. So date versus tate. That's the kali version of it. Date, da da tina, tate da da tina. Date, da da tina, tate da da tina. And then there's date tina, tina, indina. So there's usually the part immediately before the halfway point has a tina, and then the very end has a dina, so that it's symmetrical in that sense. Here's the lesson number 1. Na. Let me go like this. There's 3 rings: Chatti, Maidan, and Shahi. Well, really, there's 2 rings. There's 3 parts. Chatti is the outer ring, Maidan is the middle ring, and then Shahi is the black. Same thing here. Chatti, Maidan, and Shahi. As far as I know, you never play the Shahi over here. This is the daga, the big drum. This is the tabla, the small drum. The daga essentially has 2 sounds. Ge, ga, gi, gin is all this. So that's in the Maidan, the middle part, with a bounce. Either with 2 fingers, middle and ring, or 1 finger, index. Usually going to be alternating. Or flat K, ka, ki, G's, K's. And then with a bit of a bounce of the finger on the chatti, the outer ring is na or ta, same thing. Da din din da din din da tin tin ta, that note. Na 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 gay 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 na 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 gay 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 na 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 gay 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 na 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 gay 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 gay. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4. If you take a na and combine it with a gay, you get da. Da is the most important note on the tabla. It's like the sa of tabla. Gays are alternating usually. Da 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 da. Da 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 na 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 da 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 na 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 na. If you take this right here in the middle part in the Maidan, I have a small tabla. It's high pitch for my F flute. It's hard to get a ring sound right there. If you're on a bigger tabla, it's a lot easier to get the ring, meaning I'm gonna have to work extra hard to get the ring or practice. That's T or tin. Ta, T, ta, T. Ta, T, T, ta, ta, T, T, ta. If I take a tin, a T or a tin right there, and combine it with a gay, then I get din. Da, din. So the difference between da and din is right That's da, and that's din. Da, din, din, da, da, din, din, da. Da, din, din, da, da, din, din, da. So the whole time I'm playing da, din, din, da. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Da, din, din, da, da, din, din, da. Da, din, din, ta, ta, din, din, da. Da, tin, tin. Really, the tin is usually with a K. So beats 10 and 11 of teental. Tin, tin. Da, din, din, da. Da, din, din, da. Da, tin, tin, ta. Da, tin, tin, ta. Ta, din, din, da. The final 4 beats of teental. Ta, din, din, da. Boing. There's a little intro to tabla. Let me see what else I can play. There you go. Hope you liked it. Get back up here.
That was very good. And your dexterity is appreciable. You know, the hands and the thought process. I think it's more, everything is more dependent on the brain and the thought and how one translates that. First of all, these things have to be in the brain and then they get translated.
Yeah, I mean, you have to, anything you learn in music that's new, you've got to practice it over and over and over. Anything. And then ideally it'll get ingrained and you don't have to think about it so much and it'll come a little bit smoother because you're not messing up or having to it's those little microseconds where you forget what to do and then things get a little off and then those go away with practice. But yeah, I mean, I hardly ever play the tabla because I can't take it traveling with me, so I only play a couple times a year, but I've been playing every day for the last at least 7 days. I've improved a lot in 7 days. If I did it every day, it'd be good. But I have been taking tabla lessons every single day, which has been really good. Going tomorrow in the morning again. And I've written out tons of compositions, so a lot of it, it's I understand it right there, but I need to come home and practice it. And I only have so much time to do that before the next day's lesson, when who knows if we're going to do something new or what. But take good notes so that you can, whatever you do, you can do it in the future. You don't have to fully understand everything if you get good notes. All right, I think we're going to end it right there. It's been fun. I'll be back in a week. And let's see. Sunday, April 27th. Yeah. I'll probably be flying that day. I assume I'll be where I need to go by this time of day. We'll find out, but otherwise I'll find someone to teach. Okay, good. Keep on practicing.